Yo, what's good? It's Mastermind MMA, and I'm here with the homie MMA from the Heartland, and we're here for, I guess it's going to be a combat culture slash MMA Mafia episode, because I haven't done either of those in a minute, so we're going to make it a dual singular episode. And yeah, what's good, Dan?
Oh, shit, dude. I like the sound of that. Getting two birds stoned at once.
Exactly. Just fucking dab it and giving two birds a dab.
That's cool.
But yeah, man. So we were just talking before how I've been real busy for a while, so I haven't been able to do much on the channel. But now I'm back at this bitch, and we're just gonna recap pretty much because. I mean, dude, at this point, in this span of a couple of months, we're just in a whole new fucking era, really. You know what I mean? So much shit changed, so much shit played out, so much shit got set up, and so much shit's about to happen. And it's kind of wild. And
yeah, the ESPN Plus era started out with fireworks. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, especially when you're starting something new like that.
I know, right? And speaking of the motherfucking ESPN era, I don't know if I could say motherfucking because ESPN's on Disney and shit, but I mean, if you're getting Mastermind and MMA from the Heartland, you're getting a bunch of, you're getting let's just say put the kids to bed before you listen to this shit.
Yeah, we're not. This is TV and
This is what we'd call your premium cable content. You know what I mean? It's gonna be your Entourages. It's gonna be your show like that where it's just fucking awesomeness, but it's gonna be a lot of weed smoking and titties probably.
Yeah, it's not like the nose of trying to be this fake little instigating fuckhead, always stirring shit up, talking shit,
all right,
crying, getting under people's skin and shit.
I know. Cough, cough. I don't want to say it because I might bump into them, but cough, cough. But fucking yeah, dude. Speaking of that, I was telling you today, so I'm gonna tell everyone on the channel and shit like that. Shout out to the homie PJ and Aldridge. Fucking yeah, dude. So basically, it came across that me pretty much one of my homies was listen, we're there goes my puppy. All right, so I hope, all right, my puppy might be, oh, dude. Yo, Duchess, come here. I got a new puppy.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I got a new puppy. So she goes, I have a other dog that's pretty much a fucking wolf. So it's just the puppy thinks she's the wolf. And the wolf just takes its shit because he knows he could eat her. But anyway, and so fucking yeah, dude. So they're credentialed for the PFL tomorrow, and they're listen, you. And then we talked that I got a channel, they got a channel, and working together and shit. So they're listen, we got an extra fucking media pass, and dude, just come through, and you can roll his media with us and to cover this shit. So tomorrow I'm gonna be rolling through motherfucking Mastermind up in that bitch as media and press row, covering this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that and all the fights coming up, and we could talk about that a little bit on this podcast too. I guess a lot towards the end, but I mean I guess since I'm kind of going as press, I should promote it, right?
Yeah, and that's really, that's so cool. Cause is there any other fights for their tournament on that at all?
I missed the bulk of that question. What'd you say?
Are there any fights, their $1 million tournament? Is that going on yet?
This is it. So it's the start of season 2 of that. So
oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do you know who Lance Palmer is?
Dude, I know the name.
All right, you probably know that name because you know how Uriah Faber, young Faber, how he always when he's ever doing press runs or something, he's always shouting at people at his gym. He's over here at Alpha Male, we got the best guys in the world. we got Justin Buchholz, Chris Holdsworth, Cody Garbrandt, what's her name, Cynthia Calvillo, Lance Palmer, and he goes down that list, and Lance Palmer is a part of that. So he's like the guy, he trains at Alpha Male and stuff like that, right? And and he's like a big part of the Alpha Male team and stuff like that. And he's the featherweight champ over at PFL. And yeah, dude, he's gonna be the main event of that shit, and it's gonna be for the tournament.
Nice. So, God, what's that girl's name? The one, 155, Kayla Harrison. Is that it?
Yeah.
Because she's in that tournament. Didn't they make that like a female weight for the tournament to crown a champion for that this season?
Yeah, so I didn't watch that card, but I heard about that card and saw like the aftermath. Like,
right. All right. I was wondering if that was on that one tomorrow.
I think that happened like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago that happened.
Okay.
And then like the next card is gonna be like on June 7th, so like a couple weeks after that. So they're doing it like each like rounds like a couple of weeks, and I think like in the playoffs they like, it's kind of fucking dope, dude, because like I was like during the playoffs they have like the fighters fight like a couple fights a night. Like remember like you would like you know who Vinny Magalesh is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fucking
he lost to wasn't it last season he lost to Sean O'Connell?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and but like Vinny was like doing good in tournament before that. I'm pretty sure Uncle.
He was tearing through the tournament.
What happened?
He tore through the tournament.
Yeah, dude, he was actually like everyone's like shoo-in to win that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Like I remember too. I think I watched like a compilation of the fights for him to get in there. I think it was like a 10-minute video or something. There was like 3 fights or something like that, and like announcements and stuff, and people talking. And I mean, I don't remember like perfectly or anything, you know. So all that might be a little off. Might have been 12 minutes, but I don't know. It wasn't very long.
I know, and like yeah, like I like pretty much I'm kind of on like that same frequency with like that the last tournament was that I pretty much caught like highlights and shit like that. But yeah, dude, like I'm pretty excited. There's like a lot of good fighters. Like I've been like trying to like look up like the whole fight card, but I'm kind of just seeing like the main fight card. But yeah, dude, like I heard you remember Ramsey Nijum? He was on yeah, dude, he was on yeah with Cody and TJ EPO show. Oh my gosh, dude. I haven't talked about TJ. Oh my gosh, dude, we have so much shit to fucking talk about. Fucking TJ, you snake piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. I knew it this entire time.
Dude, so dirty. Hey, just think of it like this, you know? Like, you know when he was doing that interview with Jim Norton and Matt Serra, and the guy, like, you know, like, they called him, he was being a dick, like, no, dude, I'm going to practice, I can't talk right now.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
yeah.
How fucked up and funny would it be if he was, like, in a rush to get into his fucking office to get his blood pumped or some shit, or, like, he had to go work out because his blood was getting too thick or some shit.
Dude, that's like, probably it.
It had something to do with it.
He's like, I don't know, fucking schedule this shit. I got my fucking workout right now.
Snake motherfucker.
You fucking bitch. And like, dude, it's so crazy because like me and my friends have been talking about it for so long, and we're just like, dude, one of my boys sent me a picture of TJ Dillashaw, and there's just like a picture of him, and he had those bumps on his stomach, like on his fucking like, dude, you looked like a fucking Greek god. Are you kidding me? Like,
yeah, he's like he looks like he's like a 22-year-old, and the motherfucker's like 32 or something. Like, he's not young. He's in his 30s. Like, not that it's not like possible, because you know it is. Like some people, but dude, like think of the people that look like that, and there's always like some sort of fucking tainted supplement or something. Like Yalo Romero, Paulo Costa, like all these guys that look like these Greek gods. Like you said, dude, they all come up at one time or another.
Fucking dude, TJ looks like King Leonidas got the Ant-Man suit. Like,
He got like a 16 pack.
but it was ridiculous, and like his obliques was fucking like, are you like
Dude,
crazy?
he's got muscles like on top of muscles. Like he's got muscles that shouldn't even be there. Like ridiculous muscles.
Like, dude, like that picture when he's like, there's a lot of like his victory pictures that are pretty wild, but like, dude, that picture or like that moment when he first fucking knocked out Cody in the first fight, and he literally looks like a fucking snake in his face, and you just see like every fucking like muscle like like you're like, what the fuck? Like,
you know, it's not like really the debate would be like, did he do it for those fights, or is it something that he used just for, you know, that fight to get down to 125?
Listen,
know?
the fact of the matter is,
there's so much shit beforehand of like Cody saying like,
exactly,
make sure you test him for this.
Exactly. Like listen,
there's no fucking way he hasn't been doing this his entire career.
That's not coincidence. And like a thing is like, dude, fucking Cody, like that's how you. All right, I'm gonna tell you something that like the moment I knew that it was just like the raw truth, because even in this press conference he said EPO. But fucking when Cody was like, he fucking taught everyone at Alpha Male how to do it. And like he snitched on itself. It's just like, you know, like so much of the truth.
Dude, he didn't mean to do it. Let's say it like that. Like he wanted to say it, but he wasn't like, he just blurted that out.
Exactly, dude. And then like, it was like, bro, and TJ, like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, listen, like I'm going to be like fair, like, I mean, as fair as I could be. Like, I'm not going to credit EPO for, like, TJ being, like, the amazing fighter. Like, it definitely takes it definitely takes your mental intellect to, like, create and understand and have the type of style TJ did. But, like, it definitely is the EPO that had TJ pretty much be able to maintain such a complex style the way he did. You know what I mean? Like,
and to recover the way that he did. You
yeah.
know, like, yeah, it's not like steroids makes him talented. You know, like his talent is there because he works hard and he has that, you know, that hand-eye coordination, that flow in his body. You know, like he learned that. You know, it's like that recovery after he got fucking rocked. You know, like.
Yeah.
He might have been flatlined, you know? Like, he could have just been done. Cody's still champ, fucking king of the fucking world right now.
Dude, think about it, like, because, like, scientifically, man, like, your blood flows faster, everything's moving faster, like, you're kind of, like, genetically hacking yourself to be more than human at a point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're almost kind of becoming, like, a mutant, like, X-Men type shit. That like you could kind of like you're just like you kind of have like these superpowers in a bit that like you could eat a Cody Garbrandt fucking right hook to the chin and get up and stumble back to your corner and fucking punch your palm in frustration, and the next round come out and just blast them with a fucking head kick. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, as you're fucking stumbling back to your corner. So, like, halfway back to his corner, dude, he's fucking walking perfect again.
Right.
Guys
you saw the EPO kick in, like, literally in real time. And, dude, how much better does this make my guy, Dominic the motherfucking Dominator Cruz, look?
No shit. But, dude, that's, like, the most disappointing thing, like, Dominic fucking fight injured now for twice as long as he was, you know, like
suspended, gonna be suspended for, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Think of all the fights he could have had if his body held up, you know.
I know.
It just sucks.
But
like, dude, I think Marlon Moraes is a problem. I think he's a problem in that division. I don't think Henry like. Has faced that kind of striker, you know. Like, I think Marlon's gonna be champ. I think he's gonna I don't know. He's going to be up in the top, at least the top 3 or whatever, for a while in the future. But man,
hey, all right. I'm gonna preface this with Marlon Moraes is a fucking incredible mixed martial artist. And I mean, honestly, firsthand because I've been telling you about Marlon. Ironically, I've been telling you about Marlon since he was in World Series.
You're the first person who told me about him to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because since he was in fucking he was World Series, he was the World Series bantamweight champ. No one really knew about him unless you're a super hardcore, and even then it's
his debut fight, he never really pulled the trigger, so it was kind of
exactly,
guy, so he kind of went under the radar a little bit.
So exactly, it went into it kind of got washed off as it's just a guy that was doing good in a kind of quote unquote C-League promotion, and that he came in and had he held his own. He should have won it, but nothing you were comparing him to is he gonna beat Dominic Cruz back when that's what Ariel would be talking back in the day, you got Dominic Cruz and then you got Marlon in WSOF. And when he started putting shit together and he started looking like how he looks, dude, Marlon's a motherfucking monster. But all right, guys, I hope they don't interrupt me through this. All right, all right, but anyway, so yo, Duchess, come here. Duchess, come here. The puppy's gonna make the quality of this product a little more janky because it's gonna get interrupted. But anyway, yeah, dude. So what was I saying? All right, yeah. So Marlon is logically and stylistically everything he should win this fight pretty fairly handily. And Henry's got a lot of skills and a lot of things, but man, dude, king of the motherfucking cringe, and he's been riding the cringe into a legacy.
Dude, I think I really think he does a lot of it on purpose.
No, he does play into it, yeah.
I don't talk about this enough, but he always says that.
And it's funny, he's trying to play the joke and be the joke, but it's
it'll be interesting to see how Marlon does against that high of a wrestler, that high caliber of wrestler. Dude, Henry's no joke, man. Obviously, I'm gonna be a gold medalist, but
I know. But dude, you know firsthand. You remember I called when Henry was gonna upset Mighty Mouse, and then I called when Henry was gonna upset TJ. I called that shit.
Obviously nobody would know this, but so me and Mastermind would text back and forth throughout fights and stuff, and who do you got, what do you think's gonna happen, blah, blah. And I don't know how many times it's happened that I said, well, I think, blah, blah is gonna win. And then he'll say, actually, I think, so-and-so takes it in the second round. And honestly, literally, 9 times out of 10, it's exactly what happens. So it's gotten to the point where, I'll say something, and he'll reply back, what your prediction is, and I'll be like, oh, shit. That happens so often.
I know, dude. It's crazy, and it's I'm so happy because I'm all right, dude. I'm so glad. I talked to Dan about this, so it's documented. You know what I mean? It's all right. He knows I'm not just because everyone can play Monday morning quarterback. Oh, I always knew that was gonna happen. But when you're you said you.
Really does.
Yeah, dude, but yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. I just kind of feel Henry could really just have a moment where shit just gets he just kind of capitalizes on a moment of chaos and clips Marlon. Although we know Marlon, because that's the thing, Marlon's the guy that's gonna be you know, I'm going to be like timing my strikes. I'm going to catch you with something like real fucking clean. And Henry's kind of like the guy's like, I'm over here looking like mini Ken Shamrock, moving like the mini Lyoto Machida, throwing you the fuck off, like not knowing what's going on, and he just catches you when you're confused. Yo,
Yeah.
I saw a meme.
Well,
I saw a fucking meme of Henry Cejudo and Zoolander, and once you see that shit, you can't unsee that shit.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to the higher weight class, because now we've seen it happen both ways. You know, like, we've seen people go up and just look phenomenal, and we've seen them go up and get their ass whooped.
Like, motherfucking Kevin Motown Lee.
Dude, you know, I don't know, man. It almost seems like there's, like, something wrong with his conditioning, or, like, just maybe his body type or something to it. Like, the way he comes out, like, and you can see it, like, at the end of the rounds when they break and they start walking back to their corners, like, at the first and second round, like, you can notice, like, a complete difference, especially, like, in the second round, like, the way his foot language is, and, like, the lower body language, like, he'll start dragging his feet and shit, and, like, it's, like, instant exhaustion, you know? Like, maybe he's not breathing correctly or something, who knows? But it's, like, he's like visibly gassed so early in the fight all the time. He can keep on putting up an output, obviously, you know, but like not like RDA. Like RDA fucking keeps getting pressure and pressure and pressure, you know.
Yeah, dude. Like RDA's conditioning is pretty crazy, and like 100%. Like he fucking when RDA grabbed that head and arm triangle, like I was just like, dude. That shit is like anybody saw that coming. It's almost like Kevin.
Yeah, like he like gave that to him.
Yeah, dude. He was like, all right, I'm done. Take this, please. I just want to go home.
You could almost correlate that with the Tony Ferguson triangle too. Like,
mm-hmm.
Dude, when you're at that high of a level, like you feel those things. Like you know exactly the setups and shit. You've gone through those so many times and defended those positions so many times.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you're like, you know, all right, fine. Kevin is like, I'm just going to bury my forehead into your nuts and just let you claim this victory. Like,
you know, it's starting to become kind of a noticeable trend that, like the real major trash talkers like Connor and fucking Kevin Lee, they're all in the Quick Tap Club.
Because I feel like you're not going to like, that's not going to be your shtick unless like you're in there. You know what I mean? You have people that like, talk shit with real bad blood and stuff like that, and like create animosity and have animosity over fights. But like when you're the kind of guy that like, all right, you're like, you know, all right, if this guy's fighting, whoever he gets booked against, he's gonna create some shit with them. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, you could kind of like build some shit up that way, but like, dude, like eventually, like you're gonna break because that's kind of like a weak go-to personality, like. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a mask. Like, you're masking who you are. You know what I mean? I feel like it worked with... Yo! Guys! For fuck's sake, you're making my shit so ghetto now. Anyway, like, with McGregor, I feel like it worked for him because he had that, like, that kind of, like... that it was a wrestling persona... And he would catch, and he was like predicting the shit, making shit happen. So it was like incredible to watch that shit play out. But it's like, all right, yo, my bad. Hold up, give me a second, all right?
All right.
All right, yeah. Now we're back into it. Yeah. So I was saying how we were talking about like McGregor and the shit talking, and I think you're talking about how like Alex Hernandez tried that shit, and then he got clipped the fuck up.
Yeah, well, dude, like, when Alex Hernandez came out, like, and I don't think he did it, like, you know, like, talk shit like that in his previous fights, and then he comes out and, like, had that big spiel at that press conference. Dude, and then just got his fucking shit clipped up, like, horrible. Dude, when you watch that head kick, you can see, like, blood splatter off of it and, like, land on his arm. It's fucking nasty. Dude, the impact of that thing, like, just like a baseball bat.
Dude, it was crazy. And you haven't heard of him or from him since.
No, like, not a damn thing.
He got fucking head kicked in obscurity.
Yeah, it took his soul.
All right.
And he like baseball batted his soul out of that arena.
That shit was crazy. And like, dude, like,
he's such a fucking terror, man. Dude, his performance against Ally Quinta.
Yeah.
And dude, what a phenomenal fight. You know, like, ow, dude. There for a while, like, I really didn't. I mean, he really played it right. You know, how he like, fuck it, I'm not fighting unless you pay me what, you know, and like, really like, do his real weird thing, and like, so like, I never really like got all that interested in him and shit. So like, dude,
Duchess,
I fucking like that guy.
Duchess, come here. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. I'm so sorry, dude. Hold on. There's a fucking doggy MMA fight going on over here. Come here. Break this shit up. Come here. Fucking making me be the canine Herb Dean over here and shit. All right, so yeah, my like fucking yeah, what were you saying?
I don't remember now.
I know, dude. This shit. Anyway, fucking blame my puppy for this shit. Anyway, yeah, dude.
Saying about Ally Quinta.
Oh yeah.
Like I really started liking him. Like, God, man, dude, that fucking guy is just phenomenal.
Yeah, he really proved, like, he was like, you know what, just fuck it. I'm just gonna like put my chin down and just keep working. Yeah, and it got him far.
Guy that, like, when he gains fans, whether he wins or loses.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah.
Like he goes to fight. Like, he's not going to like win by points. Like, he's fucking there to fight.
I know, dude. Like, he's a born and bred fighter, and he's like, win, lose, or draw. Like, you're gonna respect whatever he has to show for it, you know. Yeah, dude, and yeah, man. Like, when you look at the whole landscape of shit now, like, everything's just like completely different. I mean, you got fucking Israel Adesanya, the motherfucking middleweight champ. And honestly, like, you know, everyone knows on the channel I fuck with Izzy hard, and everyone knows I fuck with Kelvin hard. But honestly, I thought that exactly what was going to happen early on the fight would happen. That Kelvin, I mean, I was telling you, dude, I was picking Kelvin to win because his footwork and his head movement and just like Kelvin's like whole understanding of striking is extremely high level, and like Izzy's extremely high level in a different way. But Kelvin,
he's got so much power.
Yeah, it just Kelvin's speed and his timing and his distant management and his dictation of range is just unparalleled, and that really trumps whatever knowledge Izzy has. But Izzy had a lot of moments where Kevin was kind of like where he was trying to get his power bar back up. That's where Izzy capitalized the most. And like, even when Izzy dropped him in the second round, that was due to a misstep from Kelvin's part. And it's like, but you can't misstep or with people like Izzy, you know? And that shit was fucking crazy.
Dude, that was a phenomenal fight. Like, I think I watched that fight like 5 or 6 more times.
You got the fucking dog version of fucking Adesanya Gastelum going on in the background. This shit's getting like annoying. Oh my fucking goodness. All right, give me 1 second. I got to figure out fucking. All right, you know what? I think they calmed down. I'm just gonna let them scrap it the fuck out. Yo, guys, I'm doing some shit, guys. Come on. You're fucking with the flow. Both of y'all are fucking with the whole flow of this. This is not what the channel's accustomed to, all right? Don't fuck with the foe, please. All right, anyway. So as we were saying, like yeah, they're fucking with the flow, and it's like yeah, dude, and it's crazy because the way Izzy pulled through after that fourth round and going what he did in that fifth round, that shit was just incredible, man. And then fucking just blurbing through this shit really quick before we get into anything like dissecting is like, yeah, fucking Masvidal, Darren Till, fucking, I don't care. And he gets fucking knocked into, he got knocked dead. Dead.
He routed his brain to a point where, the dude lost control. He, rewired his fucking functions of his brain.
Dude, Darren Till is not gonna be the same for a while after that. Just you got shut the fuck off like that. You know what I mean?
Dude, that was a nasty. Dude, he was cold, flatline.
It was
yeah, and that's what that would be interesting to see how he comes back from that. If he's as history shows, most guys don't. It's usually not good.
It was kind of fucked up because it's he's boys with Terry Adam and stuff like that, and it's damn, dude.
There's one right there. Chuck Liddell, after he got flatlined by, you could say Rashad, but definitely, or you could say Clinton, but definitely Rashad.
Yeah. And, it's
but there's a list of them. Once you get flatlined like that, and especially, a lot of times it's guys with really good chins, and once you get flatlined like that, it's it takes away that layer, it just snaps it. You don't have the same chin no more, it's almost easier to knock that same guy out, and then you get all that credit off of that. But it's once it's broken, once that chin snapped, it sucks, and really, as time goes on and maybe people start seeing it more, dude, once you get flatlined like that one time, it's never going to be good for you again.
Yeah, you're just kind of all right, you definitely just you 100 motherfucking percent got Alzheimer's punched into your future. No doubt. Fucking Jorge Masvidal literally left, hit him with that power fucking left that gave him Alzheimer's and that follow-up hook that gave him Parkinson's.
Dude, yeah, he hit him he hit him so hard, he paused in midair.
And that shit's it's we're kind of making metaphors on it now, but it's really that shit it's gonna fuck with him later in life. Dude, even fucking Terry Adam, it's he fucking
yeah, you never heard from that guy again. Dude, really, I guess one outlier I could think of that got KO'd nasty like that, and then really didn't come back. It would be Pettis.
Yeah.
That could have ended up the same way as any of those other guys.
Stop it. Yeah, nah, dude, it's alright. Yeah, no, dude, Bisping definitely, he fucking, he got flatlined and he had to, reinvent himself after that. And then, it's you have Bisping and then you really got, everyone else,
Yeah.
In that regard. It's crazy because, you kind of wonder, this formula the UFC does, where you got people like Cody Garbrandt, Israel Adesanya, and who else is thinking? I don't know, those two off top. good guys. You see, you could kind of follow the Conor McGregor blueprint of pushing them with good matchups, good fights, good promotions, and they start winning, and you just push them like too fast, too early, you know? And they just get like, they hit that thing where they just get fucked up. And you have like Till like hit Woodley, and then he just gets flatlined by Masvidal. Like, Masvidal was supposed to be the fight to like propel him to Usman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he just gets fucking like, he just gets killed.
I guess that'd be a good question. Like, when's really the right time to like push somebody? You know, like, because some guys like Connor, look what he did with it. You know, like had he lost one time, like let's say he got knocked out or something by Dennis Seaver or something, like, oh, we pushed him too fast. You know, that was just too much for him too soon. You know, like, is it really, or is it just like guys have bad nights, some guys have good nights, and you know, shit happens, and it's a game of fucking millimeters at this level.
I know. Oh my fucking goodness, dude! Like, Thug Rose looking incredible, and then just getting dropped on her dome piece.
Dude, that was fucking heartbreaker, man. Like, yeah, I was getting like, I'm a Thug Rose fan, man. Dude, she was looking phenomenal, like, dude, unfucking believable, and then fucking just boom, and like, the ref must obviously saw something because it, like, in my mind, like, all of a sudden, dude, she gets slammed, and then, like, as soon as she hits the mat, like, it almost seemed like the ref's calling off, like, instantly, you know? Like, what are you doing? What the fuck's going on? It's like, oh, she really was out, but, like, oh, man, dude, that sucked.
Dude,
but,
and
shit,
I have
a power bomb, dude. That's fucking nuts.
I have a question that is just like, how is fucking Andrade passing these USADA tests? We are seeing her turn into a fucking dude in front of our eyes. Go watch her first fight. Like, and
maybe something to do with like yeah, that could be something. But like the Brazilian lesbians, I'm probably gonna get fucking so much shit for just saying that. Like, dude, look at Amanda Nunes and like JEssica Andrade. That's two Brazilian lesbian champions.
that's true.
And dude, Amanda Nunes is like a fucking dude. Like, dude, that lady, like, nobody's fucking with her for a while. Like, unless like she mentally lapses, you know, like nobody can take her power. Like,
I know. I feel, but like, you see, I feel like Amanda Nunes is just like, that's just kind of like a part of her, and like she's just like, she just has that kind of power and like hitting power. But with Andrade, dude, like, you look at her and like you see her like jaw, and you see her like getting like literally testosterone jaw, like the T-line.
Yeah.
Like, you, like when people start going on like testosterone therapy, like the way their jawline forms, you literally see that shit happening with her. And like, honestly, like, I'm kind of wondering if it's like, I don't know, with like a lot of like, not to be like insensitive or anything like that, but like, I know there's like a lot, like, I mean, like the transgender community and stuff like that, like when they're transitioning and whatever, they go through like chemical therapy and like shit like that, and like literally like chemically change themselves. And like, I don't know if like she's like identifying as something to like, and like she's getting like some therapy that's like USADA exempt because of like the basis of where it's stemming from. But she's 100% on fucking, she's 100% on something. Like, I know it's like not like cool, or like, you know, it's like taboo to like accuse someone of shit, but like, dude, I mean, like, congratulations to her. That was like an incredible fucking win. But like, dude, like, you're on fucking test.
Dude, I fucking hear you, man. Like,
you're on
dude,
test.
there's definitely something about like the Brazilian fighters and all the rumors of like the high level Brazilian fighters being on shit. Like, almost every single high-level Brazilian fighter that stays, like, lives in Brazil and does their camps in Brazil, have fucking rumors about doing shit like Jose Aldo, Anderson Silva, or they fucking tested for something and they, like, pass their tainted supplement exemption or whatever, or, like, get out of it somehow, or made, like, a Paulo Costa type of situation where he was suspended, but it was fucking retroactive. So by the time they announced it, it was already over. So what the fuck's the point?
Right, and it's just like, I don't know, dude. It's just like so much shit, and I'm just saying it based off of.
Yeah, you're probably right though, because there's something with the Brazilian fighters, like, and yeah, I see what you're saying, like accusing, but like usually when there's rumors like that, they get to like this level to like where we hear the media and other guys are talking about it, like, no, that guy's like, they're saying shit that they hear and they're calling them out and they're chants on their platform and shit, you know?
I know.
Like, there's usually like smoke to their fire, you know?
I know. I'm gonna clarify, like, clearly, like, because, like, since, you know, I'm gonna be going to, like, PFL as, like, a credentialed member tomorrow, so, you know, I guess, like, having that kind of, that shit is just, like, I gotta clarify things, like, it's, like, I'm not doing anything, like, I'm not saying anything about, like, any generalities or blanket statements about, like, fighters, like, or, like, where they're coming from, like, Brazilian fighters or this. I mean, although there is, like, a lot of them and a lot of it is sketchy, and although, like, you know, like, I'm
like, to be fair, there's a lot of that from a lot of places. And the reason why I bring that up the way that I do is, like, I also hear that USADA doesn't test a lot of the Brazilian fighters or, like, fighters in other countries
exactly
near as much as they do as fighters that are in the States.
And then
they do get tested, but it's not at the same numbers, like, not nearly at the same numbers, so they have a much higher window, especially with, like, a lot of the drugs you hear about nowadays where you can take it, it might be in your system for a day or maybe 2 days or whatever, maybe 3 days, but it stays, and then, like, it's not testable, but it stays in your system for 3 months.
Dude, and, like, yeah, I mean, like, and then you hear
it's a
like,
lot easier.
100%, dude, and, like, you hear stories about Jose Aldo getting tested and, like, tripping and then, like, spilling his piss all over the guy, and, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, refusing to do it, and, like, I can't pee, and all this shit.
And, like, calling, like, the cops on them and shit like that. Like, my guy, you know, like, you're gonna piss hot. That's why you're doing that. So it's like, anyway, like, I'm doing it, like, individualistically, like, I don't even know if I said individually. I don't know what the fuck the first word I just said was. But anyway, that's the fucking, the marijuana language. But anyway, fucking, like, yeah, so it's just, like, individually looking at like, case by case, and just, like, from what I'm, like, looking at JEssica Andrade, it's just, like, it's like the same shit, like, how I was, like, back in the day that, like, I was like, dude, I like TJ's on steroids, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, I was talking to, like, a homie, like, a couple days before, like, Canelo popped, but I was like, it was just ironic that it happened. We were just talking about how, like, yeah, like, Canelo's on steroids, and we're just, like, talking about it, and, like, and then he pops, and it's just, like, you have all these people just, like, popping, and it's like, I mean, like, obviously, but, like, I'm doing it, like, based off of, like, shit I see, and, like, you know, like, shit that, like, look, you know what I mean? It's just, like, I'm kind of, like, saying, like, it's just, like, I like, you know, it's just, like, you're physically changing.
Remember when Uriah Hall was going to fight Paulo Costa, and, like, then it got postponed or whatever? But I remember you telling me that Uriah was fighting Paulo and blah, 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 and you said something about you were told fucking Paulo was on steroids or something.
Yeah.
And then fucking lo and behold, fucking, dude, however long later, it comes, you know, you start hearing, like, the fight's canceled and shit about it, and now you got this fucking supplement exemption and all this bullshit.
Dude.
Like, just like you said, and that was, dude, how long ago was that? Like, that was a long time ago.
I forgot about that until you just brought that up, because, yeah, like, that's back when, like, Paulo Costa wasn't really shit, you know what I mean? Like, he just knocked out Johnny Hendricks or some shit.
Yeah, and that was gonna be, like, his big, like, his next bigger test. Like,
yeah,
get some more recognition and stuff.
And then I was like, yeah, dude, like, cause, like, Uriah's my boy and shit. I was like, yo, I'm, like, super worried because this motherfucker Paulo Costa is, like, on a whole fucking, like, bodybuilder cycle. You know what I mean? Like,
well, shit, I think speaking of Uriah Hall, I don't even think we've talked or anything like that since his last win. which was a fucking impressive win.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got his ass whooped a little early on, and he came back with that nasty KO.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was wild, dude. And like, yeah, dude. And then like fucking like Zabit Jeremy played out, and like that was kind of disappointing. Like Zabit just kind of like fought in a very disappointing manner. You know, like he like was like fighting a point.
Really safe fight. Yeah, it was a real safe like taekwondo point fight. Like he did a couple flashy things, you know, but none of it really landed and shit. Like he just like. He didn't really do a whole lot. He just didn't get his ass whooped, kinda.
I know.
He was scared to get hit.
And then I heard they're planning fucking like Zabit Ortega.
Yeah.
And like.
Yeah, I get like vindictive almost. Like when like a fight, like as Zabit Jeremy plays out, and like Zabit gets one like that, and then he gets propelled, and it's kind of like win, like a bitch win almost, and then they get a big fight like that. Like, dude, I want him to lose so bad. Just like you can't get more fucking, you know, like propelled off that win. That's like not fun whatsoever to watch. Let alone like regardless of who it is fighting, like just that kind of a fight is not fun to watch.
I know, dude, and like I know it's crazy, and like, dude, speaking of shit, like. Another fucking crazy thing, Dustin the Diamond Poirier beating Max Holloway. Like,
hell, that's one of the examples of going up didn't really play out well for him. And you can also credit it to just Dustin being Dustin. I mean, unbelievable.
Like, I feel like I always knew Dustin was like incredible, especially like the way he was building and like the fights he was having, and like you saw his evolution, like with like the Eddie Alvarez fight, the Gaethje fight, again Alvarez, the Pettis fight. You seen like Poirier like become like this incredible fighter, but then you saw Holloway do it, and like you kind of just see Holloway do it in like a more kind of like dominant, refined way of like he like created like his own style, and like he just kind of mastered his style, and he was just like kind of owning his opponents, while Dustin was like he was just becoming like a really, really clean fucking crisp boxer. You know what I mean? And like striker, and like his shit is just like, so he was becoming a sniper. You know what I mean? And and Dustin, dude, just like his durability, his unique cover ups, his just like his understanding of like striking and movement, and just like it's
timing when like
he's
just throwing the punches. He's not like a lot of heat on him and stuff, but like there's power to him. But he's connecting.
He hits you like he's like hitting a heavy bag.
Yeah.
Like that's
the thing with Jeremy, dude. Like when Jeremy goes out and like is hunting for a KO and like just has thrown one shot strikes, and isn't putting combinations together, dude, he loses those fights. He comes back in almost any of his fights, and when he does that, he loses. But when he starts putting combinations together, that's when he gets it, and he's not hunting for the knockout. That's when those nasty fucking knockouts come.
I know, like, kind of.
When he's just fighting.
Like, speaking on that, it's kind of like similar to like it reminded me of something. Did you see the fucking Deontay Wilder knockout this weekend?
Dude, that was fucking nuts. Yeah. I kind of forgot to, like, I knew there was a fight coming up, but like I didn't know when it was or anything like that. I mean, you had said something Saturday, and I think I watched the replay of it on Sunday or something. But dude, he fucking, oh god.
Dude, and it was so crazy because like in the pre-fight build-up, like it was like all along, like Deontay's been talking like how like as a boxer he wants to like catch a body, like on his record he wants to like kill someone in a knockout, just like so he could like be like that. You know what I mean? He just wants that, right? He's like the fighter in him wants that. Up. I know. He said the fighter in him like kind of just wants that, right? But like he said that, but and then like And then he just said that like in passing and shit like that. But he's like, listen, like me as a person, Deontay Wilder wants all my opponents to go home safe. You know what I mean? And like go to their family. But he's like, it's just like the Bronze Bomber's the killer. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just like kind of just putting
I got you,
yeah. But and then like, dude, like, cause he said that in the past, and like, you know, kind of caught flat for it. But like him and Brazil, so him and Dominic Brazil, like they had a beef where like Brazil, like Deontay Wilder's little brother's a boxer too, and like Brazil like punched like his little brother, and like they got into like a fight and like an altercation, and there was like kids there and like family members there, so like they had beef, right? And then Deontay Wilder's like, listen, he's gonna be the body. He's like, listen, you know how I've been talking about how I want this body? I'm gonna make sure he's gonna be the one I kill. And then he's like, you know, Deontay Wilder is so crazy. He's like, listen, boxing is the only sport in the world where you could kill a man and get paid for it. And then I was like, oh shit. And then
that's kind of like, as an opponent to hear that going into that, it's like, oh fuck. Like, there's no way that doesn't fuck with you a little bit.
And then, like when Deontay landed it, I was like, he killed this motherfucker. Like, there's your body. Like, I was like, yo, he just caught the body he's been looking for. Like that punch clearly had those intentions behind it. Like, dude, that was like he swung that so fast. Like, you can't hardly even see his arm. I know.
It's like a cartoon, like split. Like, dude, that's insane.
You just got it's like someone got like hit with a sniper from like 100 miles away.
They're so fast. Like, that guy probably didn't even see him coming. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even when he gets here, like, oh shit, there's a punch. Like, he can't get out of the way fast enough.
Dude, that was just like crazy.
Yeah, the speed of that guy at heavyweight, like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I mean, look what he did to Tyson Fury. Nobody's done that to Tyson Fury.
Right, dude, and like it's crazy, like, and like
Dude, he caught him with the left hook on the way down. Like, dude, that guy's hand speed is like not heavyweight hand speed.
I know, and it's crazy because he's like a lighter heavyweight, and like it's crazy because he's one of those people that like if he kind of just goes in like if he goes in like with a killer in like Jeremy, like, oh, I'm just gonna go to throw to kill, it takes him a while to get a knockout. But if he just is like clean and he works off the jab, it happens like how it happened on Saturday.
Yeah, dude, that was quick too.
Yeah, dude, I was like, oh shit. Like, it was fucking crazy. I thought like I was like, oh well, he just killed a man.
Yes, that just happened. Yeah, who's fighting this weekend?
Oh my gosh, dude. Speaking of killing a man, I would be remiss. I'd be motherfucking remiss if we don't talk about Paulie Malinaggi and fucking Artem Lobov, dude.
Oh God.
Oh,
I got
shit.
so many mixed feelings on this. Like, it's almost like a train wreck I just can't pull away from.
I know, dude. Like, it's a shit show.
It's almost like we sit back at like some point, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
right?
bare knuckle boxing and we're spitting on each other. Like, we're never gonna get sanctioned. Like,
and it's like
it's almost like one of those things in like 10 years. You're like, oh shit, dude, you remember when they did bare knuckle boxing? Like, can't believe they allowed that shit.
It'll be like the fucking the Affliction promotion. You remember like the Affliction promotion Trump was a part of?
Yeah.
Right?
They paid like the first fight. They paid like everybody like $30 million or some shit. They fucking bankrupted right away.
Listen, I was the best president before Dana White was. I was paying my fighters $50 million for a fight. We got Fedor over here. He's like colluding with Russia back in the MMA days and shit too.
They got the same fucking money that Khabib got.
Right? Yeah. He got the fucking. He's like, I gave him the Khabib Nurmagomedov package. They're like, who's that? He doesn't exist. You'll know in the future. I'm the future president. Like, he's like, listen, I paid a guy $3 billion. He showed me the future. I run this shit. Like, oh, dude, like, that's crazy that, like, the president of the United States, like, started a ghetto ass fight promotion that didn't make it.
Been involved in, man, like, it's fucking crazy. I think what's the fucking craziest thing is that at one point the best two fucking choices our country had was Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
All right, dude. It's like, what, like
it
was the bare knuckle. It was the fucking bare knuckle of pet presidencies. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, it was the Artem versus Paulie shit. Oh my gosh, you're like, you got like them spitting on each other, like slapping each other, through hitting each other with mics and shit. You're like, guys, like.
Oh shit!
But dude,
that'll like that'll actually kind of be an interesting fight because I don't see Paulie stopping Artem. I don't think that'll happen, and I also don't see Artem like. I don't think Artem has quick enough hands to catch Paulie a whole lot of times. You know, like he kind of has like that like awkward like. Like his upper body doesn't really move real fully. It's like kind of boxy, you know.
I know. It's like
he doesn't really have like, and he's got really short arms also. I just don't like he'll hit him, but it's not gonna happen. I think Paulie will hit him more, but I don't think he'll. Artem's like a walking fucking tire. Like he's not gonna fucking stop, you know.
I know, dude. Like and like what you were saying, like pretty much like Artem is like one of your kids' toys that like it's like an action figure, but like he can't move. Like the only thing he could do is move from like the fucking, you can only move his upper body, so he could just like his upper body could only swing from side to side. So pretty much like that's all Artem Lobov is just like stiff and just throwing the hooks. And like and he's durable, he's tough. Paulie's boxing is like clean and shit, but Paulie like he doesn't really like crack that hard, and like Artem is really hard to take out anyway, even if you could crack hard. But like Paulie is my guy. I fuck with Paulie heavy. And I don't fuck with Artem really. Like fuck Artem. I honestly hope like Artem gets the shit beat out of him in this fight. But
he's like the most confident loser, you know? Like
he's delusional.
And that guy is like the most popular, and I mean that is like his record's like the level of fame this guy has like is insane for like what his actual input to the sport is. Like,
dude, he is a living fucking meme. Yeah, and he's prospering like as a meme. He's prospering as a meme. Fighter. He's a meme fighter. Like he's prospering as a fucking meme.
Like, he legitimately would not have gotten, like...
You know who he is, dude?
Near as far as he did if he wasn't friends with Connor.
You know...
have that friendship.
You know what he is, bro? He's the motherfucking MMA equivalent of that Catch Me Outside bitch.
Or Will Vicky.
Right? Yeah. Oh, my goodness, dude. Like, he's pretty much that, where you're like, wow... This bitch is doing better than me in life and like making all this money, like, and like for this, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, I doubt, like, I'm just saying that like for those people, doubt Artem is making much, you know what I mean? But like, fucking, it's like,
dude, he's like the guy that, like he's tough. He can take a shot, right? But he has like no athletic ability at all. But he had this dream to fucking, he wanted to be a fighter and stuff, and it's like. There's no way, like, he never got girls or anything, so he wanted to fucking be a fighter, be cool, get girls and all that shit. And, like, he didn't have the athletic ability, but he stuck with it, you know, like, he has a hard work ethic and stuff, so, like, over, 10, 12 years or however long he's trained, you know, maybe more, maybe less, whatever. but he had at least developed a skill to where he can compete, you know, because he's putting so much fucking time in. But he's not one of those guys that has a natural ability. He just has, like, so many years of so much practice. Like, he's really dedicated himself, so he's gained skill, but he doesn't have that natural attribute that really the top level guys have to have.
100%, dude. Like,
and he got really, really lucky being friends with Conor, because if it wasn't for that, dude, you would never see that guy in the UFC after 2 losses.
Right.
It never would fucking happen.
Right.
Getting big fights, like co-main event fights with a losing fucking record.
And leaving on his own.
The only person better is DJ 10.
Right?
Like,
and leaving on quote-unquote his own request to get released.
Yeah, like that motherfucker is giving Dana White his mom or some shit.
Right, dude. Speaking,
sister.
Right, you said everything. you said a lot of good shit, but I don't want to be distracted from something you brought up. And like you said something that like set off the thought, like, you know, like just personality. I didn't get girls, and now you start fighting at girls. How are we all forgetting that motherfucking Artem Lobov sexually assaulted some girl on Tough? Remember when they were throwing that party and like he made some?
Yeah. He fucking snuck a kiss.
He fucking me too the bitch. I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that. Wow, that came out harsh as shit. Like, I mean, like, all right, let's edit that. He sexually harassed a perfectly respectable woman. Like,
dude, and they were there, like, brought in to, like, bring the guy's morale up, dude, and, like, he had to fucking force her to kill. Like, that wasn't, like, no. But, yeah, you bring up a good point.
Like, let's not forget that. Like, if Artem wins, I'm gonna go on a campaign of just like, yeah, nah, we're not having this anymore. But anyway,
yeah,
like,
probably has to win, bro. Shit, like,
oh my god,
dude, I think it, like, what are you spitting on? Like, I don't know, man. I think, like, you're getting ready to face off, you know, like, no hands, you know, it's all good, and then you fucking slap, and like, that's cheap shit. Like, and maybe it's like party, like, maybe that's what he wants. Like, he wants to get Artem so pissed off. Like, maybe he's playing the Conor McGregor angle, like, get him to come in hard on him and shit.
Yeah, you know, probably.
Because, like, he's not, like, I think that the speed, especially the speed that Paulie can be used to seeing, is so much quicker than what Artem's going to be. Like, I don't think Paulie's going to have a whole lot of trouble getting out of the way of the majority of the punches.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, you're 100% right. And especially how, like, defensive his Paulie is by his style. And, like, Paulie's, like, a smart boxer and stuff. But, like, dude, like, honestly, like, he's kind of, like, putting, like, a lot of energy out there that just no matter what, it just kind of always usually just comes back to bite you in the motherfucking ass. Look at Joanna Jędrzejczyk with Rose. Look at Ronda Rousey with Holly Holm. Look at, like, there's so many fucking examples of, like, when you just take shit, like, way too far, you get brought back to earth in, like, a pretty brutal way.
And anything can happen, man. Like, you never fucking know. Like, Artem could catch him. And, like, it's just everything I'm saying is just what I see is most likely. Obviously, fucking Artem could catch him. And, dude, how crazy would that be? Like, dude, Paulie's going to have to crawl into a hole.
It is dead. Dude, Paulie's career is just, like, it reduces any, like, credibility. And, like, yeah, it could be, like, bare knuckle, but it just, like, overall taints, like.
And then just imagine if, like, then they release, like, that sparring footage. And really coincides with what they said. Dude. And it shows Paulie the time to be, like, a little bit of a liar. Like, this whole time he's been, like, his Paulie talks, dude. And I think that's what I don't like about him. Like, why I don't really care for him. Like, that part. He just talks, you know, like, like, kind of like a woman, like, just non-fucking stop, you know, like.
You see, like, I have a different perspective of Paulie because, like, I've known Paulie, like, back when he was a fighter and, like, active. And, like, I've seen, like, Paulie getting, like, back and forth. Like, dude, like, the Adrian Broner shit is fucking classic. Like,
dude, that shit is so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, dude. So it's like,
so funny. It's like,
so
I'm leaving with his belt and his girl. Don't be talking about my dime piece.
That's my side piece.
That's my side piece.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care about the dog, dude. Don't be talking about my side piece.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like classic shit, and like I've seen that play out in real time. You know what I mean? So it's like when you seen Paulie and you know Paulie, you like know how he is as a person, and like he's like a pretty chill guy, but like when it comes to like he's so triggered whenever he's talking about Conor or anything MMA related because of Conor now, he just kind of like gets into like this like thing where he's just like so bitter about shit, and like the whole troll crowd he's just like so pissed off by, like the Conor nut riders, and it's just like he's like he doesn't realize he's kind of like fuck you assholes, but like in reality he's kind of really like being like he's making himself look like an asshole, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like people don't get it because they don't know him like that, but it's just like, dude, like you're like
no, I can agree with that, because like every time I've ever heard him like commentating a fight, like I don't watch a lot of boxing fights, but every time that I have or like covering boxing, like he's a good commentator, and he's like a good like boxing mind. Like the fucking guy knows his shit. Yeah, and like, you're right, man. Like anytime Connor's brought up, like it brings a side out of him. It's kind of like a John Jones DC type of thing, where like it just brings the ugly out of them, you know, like.
Yeah, and like pretty much Artem is like him dealing with Conor, so he's just like, except it's like he's dealing with like Conor's like lackey, and he's just like, yeah, I think that's why he spit at him, because he's like, yo, you're not even worth my time. I'm just fucking like. Honestly, like, I get it. Like, honestly, like, I've heard Artem say some shit that's been so obnoxious that I'm like, dude, you're just like, I just fucking hate you. And, like, it's funny that, like, Artem, bro, dude.
He had, like, this undeserving confidence.
I promise you, I would be on my John Jones shit. Like, if someone fucking spit at me or on me, I'd be like, you know, I'd absolutely fucking kill you if you did that, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then DC's like, John, you think I'm just gonna sit here and let you kill me, John? And he's like, no, like, I'm not saying I'd be like, he's like his tone was like, I'm not saying I'd fight you or anything like that. I would fucking kill you. Like, he was like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, Artem gets slapped the fuck up everywhere he goes. He gets fucking You know what? I get what Paul. You know what? I ride with Paulie. Actually, now that I'm talking about it and I'm thinking about it, you know what? Fuck Artem, because you're such you don't even have that own respects of yourself. You let people push you around. You know what I mean? Dude, think about if you have this bitch that's just some guy's nut rider that's just lying on you all the time, talking all this fucking shit on you, like, that are lies, that you know for a fact are lies. And dude, get this, you slap him, he doesn't do shit about it, and like, you know, he's not an formidable opponent, you can't respect him, so like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna spit on you and you're gonna take it, you bitch. Dude, you're my bitch.
Dude, the only thing Artem can do at this point is he has to, like, next time they're face to face, he just has to walk up and slap him.
He has to. He has to. He has to.
He can't. Like,
you know what had me dying?
Dude, he lost, dude. It doesn't even matter what happens in the fight, dude. He let him spit on him.
You know what? You know what had me die, dude? And you know what? I kind of, as I'm talking, I'm changing everything I said about Paulie because I'm just resonating him with so much right now. He said something. Well,
there's like more than one side to the way to look at it. You know.
I know.
Dude, you're like, it's fucked up for Paulie to do that, but then at the same time, dude, Artem, you let this motherfucker spit on you.
You let him spit? Yo, did you see, you know, in like thumbnails when people are like, Paulie Malinaggi spits on Artem Lobov, and like you see the thumbnail of the video, bro, you see the actual like loogie like in the air heading towards Artem's fucking face. It's fucking crazy, yo. And like, dude, my favorite part of it was because like, honestly,
dude, Artem ain't got no head movement. You know he ain't getting
right. He got hit by that shit too. And like, yo, my favorite part of it is because I literally, like, I've had moments where I felt like this, where like I hated someone, like I want to fuck someone so bad that I want to do this. Like, Paulie's like, you know what? How do you let someone fucking slap you? He's like, how do you let someone fucking split on you? He's like, you know what? After fucking June whatever, when I fuck you up and I put you in a coma, I might take my dick out and I might piss on you. And I was like, yo, like, because it's like, dude, like, literally think about it. Like, you're like, this guy's talking all this.
I owned him at that press conference.
Dude.
Yeah, like, Artem, like, just said a couple things, and then Paulie starts going, and Artem starts talking. He's like, you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You had your turn. Shut the fuck up.
Right? And it's like, think about it, dude. Like, if someone's, like, talking all this shit, and like talking how they're gonna do this, and you cross that line so belligerently and blatantly, and they just take it, how can you like have any respect for someone like that?
Yeah.
Dude, literally, I don't mean to quote our fucking Paulie Malinaggi, but like, he literally doesn't have any balls. Like, where's your balls?
You're right, man. You're absolutely right. Dude. You don't. Oh, shit, dude. I've seen a badass shooting star.
Oh, that's sick.
But, yeah, no, dude, you're right, dude. He doesn't have any balls. Like, that's crazy. Especially, like, if you get on slap, dude, you're not going to be, like, expecting something. Especially after, like, a press conference like that. Like, you're not going to have your guard up at all.
Right? Like, you're just going to, like, dude, Artem, like, all like, pretty much the only worst thing Artem could have did was open his mouth when he spit and, like, taking it. Like, that's, like, Artem, you're like a used, like, cheap porn star. Not even a porn star. You're getting fucked on camera for money, Artem. That's basically, like, what you do. And, like, dude, no wonder he's, no wonder that's, like, Connor's... Dude, honestly, no wonder that's like one of Connor's best friends. Because think about it, dude, Connor's that type of dude. He's like probably such like so arrogant and such a prick. Like even before the fame, he probably always had like his ego. And like, dude, like think about it, he probably just always shits on Artem all the time and like in sparring just fucks him up.
Yeah,
like
that's a little bit.
Right?
Well, like look at it like this too. Like look at all the guys that are in the bare knuckle boxing. Like. It's kind of like the prostitute, like the prostitute version of combat sports. You know, like it's all like kind of the guys that can't get or don't have a contract with any, or can't get like that kind of money, and
the used up whores.
Like, dude, you're going out there for your retirement fights, doing bare knuckle, just getting gashed up and shit.
Right.
Like, dude, it's fucking nuts. It's like the prostitute. It's like. So, what are you going to fight after this, Artem? Dude, it's like, what are you going to do after you're all fucking battered?
Oh, my God. Dude, and his face already got fucked up. Yo, Artem might get Sage North cutted.
It'll be interesting to see the future of bare knuckle. Like, how many fights over time can somebody have? You know, like, how many of those kinds of wars can somebody have, dude? Like, Jason Knight lost multiple fucking teeth, dude.
Right.
That shit ain't no joke.
Dude, that's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, all right, you know, who here fucking loved UFC 1? We're bringing it back to that shit. Let's go. Like, all right, let's go. Let's get it on. Like
it's kind of interesting, you know, but at the same time, it's almost like, dude, MMA at some points can be like so brutal, like it'll kind of make you like, ooh, shit. You know, like, it's exciting and shit, but it's, like, more of a controlled, you know, like, dude, that Jason Knight Artem fight was kind of hard to fucking watch at times. It was like, holy fuck, dude. And these guys are doing this for, what, like, 50 fucking grand?
And,
that's
like,
crazy.
Another thing is, like, like, with, like, especially people, like, fans of the sport, like me and you and, like, a lot of people on the channel, pretty much, like, everyone on the channel, that's, like, we're like knowledgeable about the skill and the technique, and we like watching that, and like the violence is kind of like a consequence of the art. But there you're like, all right, bro, there's zero technique because you motherfuckers are winging hooks in the pocket and doing absolutely nothing else but that. And it's like a sloppy world star bar fight. Like, it's just like violent and gory and like techniqueless.
Dude, some of the higher weight classes, dude, some of that shit's fucking brutal. At least on those ones, like, there's more one-shot knockouts and shit. And, like, in the lower classes, like, it's more high-volume striking and shit. And that's where, dude, it's fucking crazy sport, man.
It's going to be interesting, though, to see the cleanness and, like, the technicalities of Paulie's boxing and bare knuckle. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to see anyone of his ilk or caliber in there. He's, like, the only one. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But, like...
Dude, I think that he's going to, like, probably sustain an early body attack and just dig his knuckles in. I think it's gonna be easy kind of easy for him to do it and just kind of fucking take the big wind out of Artem. And I think it might just end up like Artem just the punching bag he fucking is.
Right, I know. But anyway, man, like I think that fucking. First off, Dave Feldman, the president of Bare Knuckle, he's not giving me any motherfucking credentials to any events. And if he is, I gotta probably go to like motherfucking like the mountains of North Dakota where it meets Wichita. And like this like weird like mythical place to like see this fight because it's illegal. You know what I mean? Like it's like yeah. So it's just like all right, they got enough promotion from us. But like anyway, you're welcome. They owe us something at least. We kind of gave them a lot of time on this shit, right? Like
we promoted the shit out of that fight,
right? And then so fucking back to like catching up on the new era shit. Fucking Wonderboy and Anthony Pettis, dude, and like fucking oh my gosh, dude, like
dude, I didn't see that coming at all. Like I thought that Wonderboy was starting to find his range, and I thought that Wonderboy was like coming out of, finishing up that round, going into the next round, that he was going to start turning it up and start pulling ahead, and maybe get the finish, but definitely just start outpointing them, and like just getting the better of the exchanges and shit. And then fucking Superman punch or whatever, dude, holy shit.
All right.
Did not see that coming.
All right. It's so fucking
dude, that's why I would fucking love this sport. Like, that kind of shit.
I know, dude. It's crazy, but like, yeah, dude. I didn't even fucking realize what motherfucking time it is. It's like fucking already like damn near it's like past 12:30. But like, yeah, dude. Like fucking. Oh, yeah. I know it's like it's crazy, but I gotta because I gotta wake up early and I gotta because I'm heading over to I gotta drive to New York tomorrow. And the check-in for like press and shit is at 3:00, so I gotta get there early. And like, yeah, dude, like it's crazy.
Cool, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. So like
yeah, man. Fucking. There's obviously there's so much to fucking talk about. I don't think we covered even half of what we probably intended to.
I know. We definitely got to like do like a part 2 of the wrap up.
For sure. But, yeah, man, fucking sure I'll talk with you throughout tomorrow. If not, then, sure, fucking be busy with that stuff. But, yeah, dude, that's fucking exciting. Can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, nah, dude, 100%. And, like, nah, dude, definitely, like, don't worry. Like, you're going to be getting, like, the play-by-plays, like, in person. Like, I'm going to be, like, live reaction and shit. It's gonna be on like Plus. I'm gonna be like, yo, Dan, tell me if you see me on TV. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out fucking how I can watch it.
It's on ESPN Plus.
Is it?
Yeah.
The PFL?
Yeah, it's part like They signed to ESPN.
No shit.
Yeah, so it's on. Yo, dude, look at your Plus app. Look at the upcoming events, and it's there.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't know that.
Look at that, dude. I'm already promoting for the PFL. Yeah. Look at this. You motherfuckers got to start paying me or some shit. Like, all right.
I didn't even know.
They're letting me go to the event for free. So, like, all right. Let me not get carried away. I definitely appreciate that. So, yeah, definitely, guys, everyone that has ESPN Plus can watch the PFL. And, like, I'm going to keep it real. I don't know if I would have been. Maybe I would. I probably would. I mean, Depends what would have been doing. Like, I probably would have watched it maybe anyway. I don't know, dude. I might not have. But I definitely am going to be seeing the shit live, and I'm going to hope, like, the shit's going to be wild, you know what I mean? And if, like, dude, if this shit is crazy and, like, because, dude, there's a lot of good fighters on there. And, like, you know, Ramsey Nijem brings it, you know what I mean? Lance Palmer brings it, and, like, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people on there that I'm not that familiar with that, like, bring it too. So, like, I'm real fucking excited.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You never fucking know. Like, you know, I didn't know. I have a clue who Marlon Moraes was, and look at that guy.
Exactly, right? I know. You might be, I might see, like, the next great future UFC champ and not even know it.
Right? Well, hell yeah, man. Well, it was good talking to you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hell yeah, dude. And, like, and definitely I'm going to be getting back to active on channel. We got to get, like, our shit, like, regulated and, like, you know what I mean? Like, get the mafia going.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, brother. I appreciate the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have a good one.
All right, my man. Take it easy.
Later.
Yeah, guys. So, like I said, man, got the PFL tomorrow, Thursday, May 23rd. You got Mother. All right, let me not curse because it's ESPN. You got Lance Palmer versus Alex Gilpin in the main event. I'm sorry, hold on. Thursday, May 23rd, at the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, you have the featherweight champion of the world, Lance Palmer, versus Alex Gilpin. And the co-main event, you have Long Island's very own Chris Wade versus Nate Andrews. We have the talented featherweight division, Andre Harrison versus Peter Pettis. I didn't say that right, probably. And then you got Ahmed Ali versus Carlad Silva. Islam Madad. Memedov? Islam Memedov versus, oh shit, Yiles Dijon. I'm sure something silent in that bitch. Yo. Wlies is his first name. Last name Djiroun. It's he's French. Oh, I got this. Ready. Yiles Dijon. Oh, that's probably it. You got Islam Mamedov versus Yiles Dijon. And you got Rashid Magomedov versus Lok Radzhabov. Nathan Schultz versus Bao Yingpeng. Jeremy Kennedy versus Luis Rafael Laurentino. Damon Jackson versus Mavled Kayabulev. Steven Sealer versus Gadzi Rabadanov. And I'm sure you got a bunch of other fights on the undercard. I heard Randy Nijem's on this card. And a whole bunch of good fighters, man. I'm fucking pumped for this. Shit's really fucking dope. Again, shout out to my guys, Patrick and Aldridge. Check out their channel, The Fight Dialogue. And yeah, man, I am back up in this bitch. We got this shit going again. We're going to keep this shit going again. I apologize for my absence, but you guys know I get busy. But, you know, I'm not gonna keep apologizing because I keep going missing. But anyway, you always know I come back, and I'll come back with the shit you guys fuck with, and I fuck with you guys always, and you guys are the motherfucking shit. Hopefully this is like open doors to like dope shit, and like, you know, it's real dope to be able to go to something as just like a credentialed member, you know? I mean, it's just like really, 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 really fucking dope. Anyway, appreciate you guys. It's late as shit. I gotta wake up early. You already know it's Mastermind MMA up in this bitch, and I'm probably gonna upload this tonight or tomorrow. If you get it later, then I just fucked up and got busy and like had to go to the PFL and didn't do it. But I'm gonna get it up tonight because I'm not gonna fuck up, and I already been fucking up and I hadn't been here. And you already know it's Mastermind MMA. Sounded like I'm an auctioneer up in this bitch. You already know. Let's go. Peace.